Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth. I don't know if I've ever made a Saturday video before, but I wanted to come in real quickly and talk about something that happened this week. I had said that I was only going to be doing videos monthly, but something happened this week that I just want to talk about real quick and kind of make you guys aware of. So, for those of you who don't know me, my starting weight in January of 2014 was 402 pounds. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery in April of 2014 at 360.6 pounds. I'm more uptight about my hair today than ever because my mom made a comment about it. You know what happens when moms make a comment about things. But anyway, 360.6 pounds. My lowest weight about a year and a half post-op was 198 for about 30 seconds. I stayed between 205 and 210 for a long time. And then shot up to a high of like 235 in July, and have been working hard to get the regain off, and I'm down about 16 pounds since then. I've been following a ketogenic diet and working out, and here's Dale Cooper because he knows, come here Dale, Dale Cooper knows that it's YouTube time and he misses his YouTube friends. I have, so I've been feeling awesome, very energetic, feeling really, really good. Last Sunday, I went to New York for work, and so went to New York for work, and I have been on a diuretic for years. I mean, from before weight loss, geez, Dale, from before weight loss surgery to after weight loss surgery. A lot of people on it for high blood pressure. I wasn't. I was on it for swelling. Every time I've tried to go off of it, my feet have started to swell again, regardless of what my weight was at the time. And so my doctor just decided to stay on it and prescribed a potassium supplement years ago. Well, okay, I fell off track on taking the potassium supplement, but a long time ago, like 3 years ago, and every time, and I get my blood work drawn regularly. Every time my potassium has been fine. So I wasn't taking a potassium supplement. However, on keto, your electrolytes do tend to get a little wacky. And so I could sort of feel when that was happening. I would get a headache. And so I was drinking Powerade. I drink 2 or 3 Powerade Zeros a day, and that typically keeps it in line. So last Sunday, I go to New York for work, but I stayed at my brother's apartment. My brother has a cat that is a black cat like Dale Cooper only. And when my brother was here like a month ago, he kept saying, "Your cat is so fat." I was like, "Aw." But then I met my brother's cat. My brother's cat is so tiny. Dale Cooper is the before, and Doja is so the after kitty, who might also have bulimia. It's the skinniest kitty ever, but so sweet. But now I know why he was saying that Dale Cooper was fat. Were you being fat shamed by Lauren? Yeah. Anyway, I digress. So staying at my brother's, I was working, was busy. I couldn't find Powerade Zero anywhere. And even like Tuesday, I had said to my brother, because I could feel I was starting to have the headaches, I had said to my brother, "Is there any place here I can get Powerade Zero?" I should have just like gone ahead and had a Gatorade with sugar in it, but no. Because crazy weight loss surgery patient. So anyway, I come home. I got home. I had all kind of flight delays, but I got home late Wednesday night. Thursday was really busy. But right before I went to New York, I noticed I had an infection in my finger, and so from like getting my nails done, and it was getting worse and worse, and I knew, even though I had an event Thursday night and a busy work day Thursday and Friday, that I was going to have to try to get into urgent care to get it drained and get some antibiotics, or else it was going to get really bad. So Thursday morning, I go to urgent care, and I go to Kaiser, so everything's all together. I knew that I had some, an order for labs. So I thought, well, while I'm here, let me go ahead and get my blood drawn, which I did. He took care of my finger. I'm all good. I'm feeling great. I go to LA. I do my event. I'm coming home at it's like 10 o'clock at night. And I see that I had a message at 9:30 right after I pulled off the freeway and was almost home. And it was the doctor from the urgent care. And he said, "We just got your blood test results back, and you need to get to the ER immediately. Your potassium is very, very low." So he had left a message. I was like, "I'm so tired. I have a big day tomorrow. Can I take care of this on Monday is what's going through my head. So I I call my dad, who's a doctor. I call my friend Gracie, who's a nurse practitioner. Neither one of them answer the phone. And so then I Google it, and it's like, yeah, low potassium can be pretty serious. So I come home, I change clothes, and I go to the ER, which when you are with Kaiser can sometimes be pretty far away. So it's like 20 miles from here. I get to the ER. And my first concern was when I went up to the window, I said, yeah, they called me and said my potassium was really low. I needed to come into the ER. And the nurse pulled up my record, and her eyes got like really huge. She's like, yeah, okay. So then they sent a nurse to take me back, and he's like, do you need a wheelchair? And I'm like, no, I feel fine. And we go back, and then they tell me that my potassium is 2.7, which like critical, like you're gonna die low is 2.5. So that was a little scary. And they put me on, they gave me an IV of potassium, and they had me drink oral potassium, and I was there until like 3 o'clock in the morning. My potassium had gotten, it was at least moving up. It was like 2.9. But they went ahead and released me, prescribing me potassium, told me to come in on Monday and get my blood tested, and then set up an appointment with my doctor for Tuesday, which I am going to go to, and I'm taking the potassium and everything. But here's the thing that and the reason I'm making this video, it's not changing. And of course, when I was in the ER, they were, oh, ketogenic diet, oh. But the doctor agreed with me that what probably had happened was that because I wasn't drinking Powerade. I mean, which is crazy. But, so the thing, though, about this that was really, it's not going to change me from doing ketogenic diet. It works for me. I feel great on it. But the thing that really concerned me about it was that, this very important electrolyte for heart functioning was almost to the fatal-ish level or very critical level of 2.5. And I felt absolutely fine. I had a little headache in the morning. But I guess my advice, and also, I'm on a diuretic that increases the chance of your potassium being low, and I was not taking my potassium supplement, which I will forever and ever more. Again, I will never let this happen again. But my potassium had been fine for a very long time, even though I wasn't taking the supplement. So just listen to your body and get your labs done. Check this stuff. I mean, particularly as weight loss surgery patients, that's something that we need to do. So anyway, that's my public service announcement for the day. Also, real quick, want to say, got together with some weight loss surgery patients while I was in New York with Chella, Foodie Turned Sleevey, and Susie VSG, and Spring Bishop and Robin, who's Phaedra on YouTube, but she doesn't make YouTube videos. But Spring and Robin I had met before, and so it was great to see them again. And Susie and Chella I was meeting for the first time, but felt like I knew them because we'd had a lot of communication online. And I don't hang around with weight loss surgery patients a lot anymore, except I do all the time because all my closest friends are weight loss surgery patients, but we don't talk about that really. I mean, that's not the basis of our friendship anymore. These are my real life friends, and it's not about weight loss surgery. But I'm not going to conferences necessarily or doing the kind of meetups that I used to do. But it was just so wonderful, the conversation and the level, how deep this conversation went on so many topics. And it's, people who are, I mean, I think Spring or Chella are probably around the same age, like 30, 32. And then Susie, who is a little bit younger than me, and Robin and I, who are in our, early 50s. And the conversation was really incredible and amazing, and it reminded me of how important that is and how important this community is. So I am super, super grateful for that. And also, I just realized that Obesity Help is next weekend here in Southern California. I had not planned on going. I don't even know who's speaking. Is anybody going? There's some of y'all that I need to stop by there and meet. So let me know. Love you guys, and I'll be in touch again in a couple weeks with the midpoint update on the current challenge I'm doing. Okay, have a great weekend, guys.